Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It is December 24th, 2023, and we are in the Old Testament book of Job, and we are going to read chapter 33 today. So we have Elihu, who was observing the three friends of Job and Job arguing back and forth, and he's decided to step in, condemns the three friends and says, they don't know what they're talking about. You're just heaping ashes on Job's head. That's not what he needs. But he also takes Job to task and says, you're being self-righteous and you're kind of lifting yourself up above God, and you shouldn't be doing that. Now, is Elihu being disrespectful to Job? No. Interestingly enough, he's the only one who actually calls him by name. The three friends never did. He seems to legitimately be trying to come up with a solution for Job and to make Job feel better about himself, but he is as wrong as all the rest of them, because again, that's looking at it from our perspective and how we think it should happen and how we think the universe should be run, which isn't what God has to do. God does whatever he wants. He's the sovereign. The universe runs to his plan and to his will, not ours. But again, just like the friends and Job, he does make some valid points. It's just when he tries to make a conclusion out of it, that's where the human element gets in, and he gets it a little bit wrong. But let's go ahead and we're going to read Job chapter 33. But please, Job, hear my speech and listen to all my words. Now I open my mouth, my tongue speaks to my mouth. My words come from my upright heart. My lips utter pure knowledge. The Spirit of God has made me, and the breath of the Almighty gives me life. If you can answer me, set your words to order before me. Take your stand. Truly, I am as your spokesman before God. I also have been formed out of clay. Surely no fear of me will terrify you, nor will my hand be heavy on you. Surely you have spoken in my hearing, and I have heard the sound of your words, saying, I am pure, without transgression. I am innocent, and there is no iniquity in me. Yet he finds occasions against me. He counts me as his enemy. He puts my feet in the stocks. He watches all my paths. Look, in this you are not righteous. I will answer you, for God is greater than man. Why do you contend with him? For he does not give an accounting of any of his words. For God may speak in one way or in another, yet man does not perceive it. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falls upon men while slumbering on their beds, then he opens the ears of men and seals their instruction. In order to turn man from his deed and conceal pride from man, he keeps back his soul from the pit and his life from perishing by the sword. Man is also chastened with pain on his bed, and with strong pain in many of his bones, so that his life abhors bread, and his soul succulent food. His flesh wastes away from sight, and his bones stick out which once were not seen. Yet his soul draws near the pit, and his life to the executioners. If there is a messenger for him, a mediator, one among 1,000 to show him his uprightness, then he is gracious to him and says, Deliver him from going down to the pit. I have found a ransom. His flesh shall be young like a child's. He shall return to the days of his youth. He shall pray to God, and he will delight in him. He shall see his face with joy, for he restores to man his righteousness. Then he looks at men and says, I have sinned and perverted what was right, and it did not profit me. He will redeem his soul from going down to the pit, and his life shall see the light. Behold, God works all these things, twice, in fact, 3 times with a man, to bring back his soul from the pit, that he might be enlightened with the light of life. Give ear, Job, listen to me. Hold your peace, and I will speak. If you have anything to say, answer me. Speak, for I desire to justify you. If not, listen to me. Hold your peace, and I will teach you wisdom. May God bless the reading of his word. May God bless you. Bye.